Unbreakable from the United States of America. Up against them, the Meteor.
They have waited for this fight for so long, Todd. This is ridiculous.
The fighters are ready to go. Let's hear the official introductions. We turn it over to the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 3 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from the United States of America. Wearing the white trunks with red trim. Unbreakable! Fighting out of the blue corner, wearing the red trunks, trimmed with black, the Meteor!
We welcome you to this beautiful theater. Shakespeare has nothing on the drama that we've seen between these two fighters.
If you know you can fight, you don't need a crowd, you don't need anything apart from that opponent in the opposite corner.
No doubt about it, this was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. These two were made for each other. Good right hook. Do you believe what we're seeing? Missing with the hook. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
They exchange punches. Tried to land the left hook, but it was blocked. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
He's not getting, come on, you're better than that. You've done all your work all the way through camp, but you're still letting your power show. Good work. Don't forget the jab, don't get... Listen, be smart when you go out there. Just take the round off. Just keep him on the end of your jab. You're getting your time in already. That right hand's beautiful, beautiful. That's it. Just start sticking a few body shots in there.
And there's the bell to start round 2. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The jab can't find a home. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. It's bombs away. So much much for boxing. This is a fist fight. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Beautiful counter shot. They go downstairs. Good counter punching. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? How about that time counter shot? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Come on, breathe. Breathe. Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. Just stay. You gotta get out there and win this round, kid. You had everything in the best. Keep smart. Don't be looking there for one.
And there's the bell to start round 3. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him.
And down goes the Meteor. A big headshot, and he goes down. We have got to see that again in slow motion.
That's lights out right there.
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
How about that time counter shot? It's always fascinating to watch two good welterweights because they've got blurry hand speed and good power.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
We've got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen, now it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. That big hook doesn't land. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Some might have thought it was a little bit closer, but in the end, the referees are in a unanimous agreement.
What a whitewash. You know, that's skills, that's class, that's levels. One is up there, one is down there, but you know what?
This beautiful theater where every seat has been sold, but the fans will only need the edge.
Venues like this, it can make or break fighters, where you can hear everybody, you can hear opponents, fans, everybody jeering, booing, or even cheering.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup, and here we go. We waited a long time, and now we've got this fight. They blocked the left there. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. No rest for the weary. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Nice job blocking the hook. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Did well to block that right hook. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Okay, now you're switching off. You've been coasting this fight, and now you've let him pass.
Good work out there.
On to the second round. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. An upset of the year, perhaps, right before our eyes. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Punch, counter punch. Catch and shoot. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Fists of fire. I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
Gotta wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's gonna be we just saw.
I love the response though. Got back up, took a deep breath, thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
What are you doing? You've switched off completely. You're starting to make this.
The bell rings and we start the third. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very surprised.
with the counter. That counter punch caught him clean. Punch caught him clean. A perfect counter shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. No surprise as we get a unanimous decision there.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight, what a style, what a pace to get a unanimous decision. That is mad. I didn't see that coming. I thought this would be tight. This is nowhere near tight. Pleasure to be here. You're going to see all the action and you can say, I was there. This is just one of those places.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be two that we're talking about. Many said this fight would never happen, and yet here it is, and here we go. It's bombs away. Counter shot lands. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Why weren't they covering up? And it's a supersonic boom as down goes Supersonic. And in this replay, you can see it. That body punch folded him like a lawn chair.
I need to see that again.
They're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
It's not forever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to put it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They exchange punches. Insane action. They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Not over till it's over, but that knockdown was going to be huge.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Great round. Good man. You say, listen, you switched off.
And there's the bell for round two. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
He wasn't ready for that counter punch. block the hook. Good-looking hook, but it was blocked. Can they figure out the combination to this sink?
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Throw out a lazy jab in this fight, you'll get knocked out. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, there is no doubt about who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
You switched off completely. Don't worry about that round. Let's go.
It's the same again. Don't change too much. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Guys, we don't care. Go out there and win this next round.
And there's the bell for round 3. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You'd like to see more jabs. Nice job blocking the hook. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, 2 punches better. That counter shot lands. Beautiful counter punch. Beautiful counter shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They exchange punches. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Judges have spoken a unanimous decision victory.
Unanimous? You know what? Smart that is. A total change of styles to make sure they got it. At every round in the bag, there was no argument, no discussion, no mistake. It was so obvious.
A better venue for this one. It's the Grand Theater. My name is Todd Grisham. And here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's... Up first is Valkyrie from the United States of America. We'll be facing Ice Cold from Finland.
As soon as the ball goes, don't blink. That fight to be over.
And now for the official introductions. We turn it over to the world-renowned Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 3 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from the United States of America, wearing the black trunks trimmed with orange, Valkyrie. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Finland, wearing the blue trunks with blue trim, Ice Cold.
We welcome you to this beautiful theater. Shakespeare has nothing on the drama that we've seen between these two fighters.
Todd, when you've got fights in there that really believe they're going to win, that's when the action happens.
What a great venue and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. Catch and shoot. It doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last. Big swing and a miss with the hook. Both want the knockout. Those counter punches have to hurt. Nice defense on that right hook. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Right hook catching air. Nice counter shot. Missing with that right hook. That counter shot lands. Swing and a miss with that hook. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
You were thinking, go back and win the round, right?
Here we go for round two. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Nice counter shot. He misses with that jab. Good counter punching. Good defense with that left jab. We wanted action, and they are delivering. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Men showing exceptional chins, by the way. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Patricia, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Good job, and don't get carried up.
Okay, now you're switching off. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off.
Here we go in round three. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
It's always fascinating to watch two good welterweights because they've got blurry hand speed and good power.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Going the hook, but it doesn't score. Chance to make history. I don't believe what we're seeing here.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Careful for that receipt. It's always coming. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Three judges agree, and we've got a unanimous decision.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's happened. A unanimous decision. What a way, what tactics, what a game plan. What a result.